Hello, monsters abound here. Full rear suspension and airbags come as standard. Slow wink. Welcome back to Total Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 27 of my Heinrich Kemmler campaign. Last time we torched King's Glade. Next up we're torching that stupid tree, just like the pixie that lives on my shoulder has told me to do. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to heal up. I think we just need... I'm going to give us one turn of healing. Then we hit King's Glade again. Burn that to the ground. Then we hit the Oak of Ages. ASAP. I reckon we can do that. So that's what we're going to do. We could always torch it, run here, then run over. I think maybe that's what we do. Boop, 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 boop. If we can hit this tree, we can stop the tree. Or maybe we just... well, we'll play it by ear. Meanwhile, we're under attack everywhere. Scar Stick's running around. We've been beset by mammoths. And fortunately, Benedict has managed to see off some Norscans. So good job, Benedict. We need to get you down here, to be honest. I think Benedict needs to come and help us. Yeah, Father Jack, that is terrifyingly ominous that you said that, because there's a lot of mammoths currently beating down the door to Marienburg. It's not great. We could use some help there. Any help really would be fine. We've got some crypt ghouls, some zombies, some bats, and a vampire of death.
They will serve.
Yes, so we've also got Bernard. Bernard's coming back. I'm tempted to send Bernard down to deal with Durthu, but I think we're going to go and have to go and see if we can hunt down this army over here. We can hold them for 4 more turns, can't we? Yes. Okay. Okay, so we need to deal with the Wood Elves, deal with the Norscans, then deal with Skarsnik, and once we've dealt with all that, we can start our expedition. No problem. And we've had to abandon Ulthuan, which means we're going to lose even more money, about 1,000 actually. That's what we're making here, which is a little bit disturbing, a little bit frustrating, but I'm sure we'll be fine in the long run. We'll be okay. Yes. Good. Think positive thoughts. We can take out Scarstick, we can take out the Wood Elves. It's all going to be fine. It's going to be great. It's going to be all okay. Hopefully. It's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. We got this. We've got this. Okay, Nagran and the Cult Pleasure have confederated. That means I've lost my trading partner. That's not good. That means I'll have less money. Brilliant.
My skull wand cackles in my ear.
Just like my pixie.
You have a proposition.
Does it tell you to burn things? What have you people got against the Rakaf dynasty? Holy crap! No. What did they do? What have the vampires got against those guys? You're both dead. You got that in common. Well, I mean, Saltspite isn't dead, but you know what I mean. Vlad, is everything okay, bud? Is it you okay, hun? Oh, Skarsnik. You're such a knob. I thought we were friends. Okay. As soon as we can finish off the Wood Elves, we can move in and finish off Skarsnik. It's not a problem. It's just a momentary setback. Plus the fact that obviously we're going to be losing a lot of money. I might have to get rid of Benedict. I might have to...
But no, you play a danger.
Hey, buddy. No, I'm not going to have a peace treaty. I've almost killed you. You can't have a peace treaty, you knob. The only piece you're going to get is a piece of my mind. Urgh. Shaking my fist at him. Oh. Okay. Yes, not losing actually as much money as I thought we would, so that's fine. We've got raiding going on everywhere, but that's... it's not fine, but it's a thing. It's a thing. Okay, let's go and hit King's Glade. Encircle.
Find me, grave
We'll bring Kemmler in. Kemmler? Kem.
I refuse.
No, don't
Veto this.
No, don't veto it. You...
Drink their life force.
Right. Kill. That was pretty much okay. And then raise.
Yes.
Okay, pretty happy with that.
Let us make doom.
Okay, let's
Domination is
come over here. We can heal up. Nice. And we should be in range to hit... Now, the only problem is I probably will need... Yeah, you're recruiting. I am going to need reinforce... I'm going to need both these armies to take out the Oak of Ages. Do I let Stuart heal up? I don't think I've got the time. This actually only affects flying units, doesn't it? Targeted flying, yes. Huge randomly moving area effect. How... That... I thought this would be good, but it's garbage. It only affects flying units. I mean, the only... There's very few large numbers of flying units. Plus, all flying units are really fast. This is not... Well, I suppose 72% speed reduction is, you know, fine. Let's give you the Undying Horde, because that's going to give you some more replenishment. We're going to move... Yeah.
Who shall we destroy?
We'll mull that over. Right. So, we've got three turns here. Benedict, you're going over there. We're going to march. You, where can you reach? You can reach there. So, if we go to Gisero, we should be able to reinforce next turn. Either they attack this turn and hopefully fail, fingers crossed, or we get reinforcements to help out. So, that's fine. Agent 47, you are going to have... scouting. Good. And can we... I mean, we've got quite a bit of... Doden. You failed. Can you wound Doden? 69. The sexiest number. Yep, she seduced him. That wasn't a tongue twister, but it felt like it was. And then got him when he had his pants down, probably. What have you done here? You've built a smelly troll face. A troll face made out of poo. What? Why? What possible reason? Scarstick, we used to be such good friends. What happens? Oh right, I declared war on you. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. Okay, you won't be able to attack Altdorf. Altdorf? Montfort has walls, so we're pretty much secure. It's just the Reichland. They're running around the Reichland, but oh, we're going to have rebellion as well. Fantastic. Good. I was worried I wouldn't have a rebellion here, but look at that. Oh, good. Good. Fantastic. Fantastic. Good. Good. Okay. I'm going to take that tree. I'm going to burn it to the fucking ground. Actually, I'll probably just capture it. It is one of my potential victory conditions, so I may as well grab it now and then, you know, be fine. Okay, I'm expecting Norsca to attack or retreat this turn because they know I'll be within range to reinforce next turn. So it depends whether they think they've got the advantage. Because although the AI shouldn't be able to see me, it definitely can. This is one of the problems with the AI in that it has full vision and therefore can react to things that it really shouldn't know are there. Scarstic, when I get my hands on you, you are going to be so... Vlad's taken grunt... Oh, well, luckily I've got the mod that lets me buy settlements back, so at least I can get that back. Still. It's very aggravating. Okay, they haven't attacked. Well, they they have attacked there. I mean, maybe they can't see my army.
This better be.
Or maybe they're just not worried. Who knows? If we march over here... In fact, can we just move normally?
Darkness comes.
Yes, we can. If I go over here...
I will alone.
Darkness comes.
Oh, you're going to take the fight. Holy balls, you are feeling brave. How do you kill mammoths, like, with the undead? Because normally you shoot them full of shit, don't you? That's basically the... How do you kill them when you don't have anything to fire at them and you have really no anti-large apart from a bunch of skeletons who aren't that actually good? Well, I guess we're going to find out. Mammoths seem a bit confused. Hopefully I can use that to my advantage. Because I've currently got 4 of the bloody things and a lot of skin wolves. A lot of skin wolves. We've currently got some Norscan warhounds trying to eat our zombies. Which they're doing quite successfully. On our right flank we've also got 3 units of skin wolves heading around. We're going to try and blunt that with our own direballs. We've also got some crypt ghouls, we've got some cairn wraiths, and we've also got some vargheists, some Karen wraiths, sorry I should say. In come the mammoths, and send our skeletons just flying. There's Wolfric. You can see this, it just barrels through our lines. There's Bernard and Father Jack cheering. Oh, yeah, Father Jack just cheering on their skeletons as it's a raining skeletons. Hallelujah. Well, it's not hallelujah actually. What I find disturbing is they modelled its bottom. So lots of elephant shenanigans currently going on. Sending our skeletons flying. Meanwhile, the skin wolves are currently just trying to chew through our zombies. I mean, not having too much difficulty there, to be honest. They are quite successfully chewing through our zombies. But we are moving in with our vargheists and direwolves and cairn wraiths. So you can see we're moving them around the flank. We're now charging into them. And this should be quite successful because these guys are very armor piercing. So they're going to start going down. In come the vargheists as well. Good stuff. Meanwhile, our crypt ghouls are trying to surround and tear apart another unit of skin wolves. These guys are armored, but as you can see, their health is dropping. I mean, yeah, alright, the crypt ghouls are getting torn to pieces, but who cares? Over here the same, we've got some Marauder champions surrounded. These guys pretty much as worrying as the mammoths for me. One of the mammoths, the unarmoured one, the feral mammoth, is running away, being chased by our skeleton spearmen trying to poke him off. The others, though, as you can see, we've got the Vampire of Death here. Currently taking a mammoth on, one-on-one. It's not going well for her. She's losing that quite badly. Here are some of the Graveguard with great swords. You can see they look very, very cool. Very much more like Bretonnians than the classic Vampire Graveguard. That's Dryrains reskin mod. Definitely pick that up if you like that look. Oh dear. Vampire's going down. I mean, fortunately, she is literally a red shirt. We don't care about her. She's garrison troops, so she can die. Father Jack and Bernard getting bowled over. You okay, buddies? You okay, guys? That's it. Pick yourself up. We got this. We got this. We don't got this. It's going to be fine. It's going to be okay. Meanwhile, we've got this mammoth surrounded from all sides. We're just slowly poking it to death as it chews through our skeletons. It's being backed up by some Marauder champions. We're trying to... It's just a case of just grinding them down. We can't really outmatch them, but we can just tire them out and then slowly grind them down. Fortunately, we do have reinforcements approaching as our units get wiped out. More reinforcements arrive. So we have some knights, the Knights of Hell coming onto the battlefield. Khan wraiths Karen Wraiths, however you want to say it. Beating a mammoth to death. Chasing another one off. He's almost gone. We're going to move in our Black Knights to chase him down. Just harry him off, because ultimately we don't particularly want them to survive. Come on, guys, get him. Get him. Say, chop his ankles. Attack his feet. You got this. Yeah, he's down. Oh, I feel a bit bad now. I mean, not bad enough not to do it, but... The Karen Wraiths. We're going to call them Wraiths now. Wraiths are beating up the War Mammoth. They have taken a lot of damage, though. Although... The Vampire of Death has taken the most. But again, she's a red shirt. We don't care. She can die. Those chariots. Absolute ball ache. He's doing some damage, but against the Karen Wraiths, he is struggling. And he's slowly losing health, as is the Skin Wolf Werkin. So he's going to get away. Off he goes. God, the best way to kill mammoths is with missile units. Seriously, any kind of missile unit will just take out mammoths because they're just so big, it's so easy to shoot them. Handgunners for preference, but literally anything will do. If you have goblin archers, they'll do. Problem is when you have 0 missile units. Okay, that's another mammoth down. Chariots fleeing off into distance. Another mammoth is going to get away. As is Wulfric. Wulfric is going to be able to get away on his horse. Off he goes. Taking a little bit of damage there, but he's gone. But we have killed several of his mammoths, and his army has been routed, so Marienburg is free to trade once more. Mammoths are very hard to stop, but still, that's a win. I'll take that. Who do we lose? Unit Graveguard and some skeletons, which is no problem. I'll take the cash, thank you very much. That's it. Bugger off, don't come back. Okay, and that's got my money back. I should probably build defences here. Yes.
Everything dies.
It really does, doesn't it? Really just does die. Okay, hopefully Wulfric will bugger off and not come back.
This better be important.
Do we go for the Oak of Age? I think we're just going to go for it. I think we're going to go for it. What's the garrison like there? Okay, they've got lots of wild riders. They've got tree kin. They've got tree men. I don't think... Are wild riders going to be a pest? The tree kin are going to be... troublesome. Do I heal up for a turn? No, we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. Let's encircle it. Let's bring Stuart over here as well. We're going to take a little bit of attrition damage. Not too bad. And we are going to fight this, because obviously... Well, I don't know, do we? Because it's going to be really annoying. Oh, look at all those Glade Riders. No, we are going to fight it, because it's the Oak of Ages. But we kind of need to fight this, despite the fact it's going to be an absolute ball ache. There's that stupid tree. I hate it so much. I hate all of these wood elves so much. I hate fighting wood elves. I hate the stupid trees. I hate the fact that they can't move properly. Okay, so currently they're chasing down my cavalry with their Hagbane tip Glade Riders. Obviously that's a bit of a problem because I can't catch them very easily. So what we're going to do is we're going to surround them. We're going to use our Vargeists to swing around the flanks. And then our cavalry is going to move up. And what we're going to try and do is pin them. If we can block off their retreat, like here, then we can swing around and just jump them. Which is exactly what we're going to do. Because you can see, they're not quite sure what they're supposed to be doing. They can't stay away from everyone. That's a shame. Because you're about to get jumped by everything I've got. So they very, very quickly get just carved to pieces and flee off in every direction. I'm going to have difficulty hunting them down, but they're definitely they're not much of a threat anymore. And that's also reduced the number of archers that this army has quite significantly. They still do have the Wild Riders, though. They've got quite a few of these guys. And as much as I hate Wood Elves, you've got to love their style. I love the way the units sort of jump from side to side. Lovely movement there. So many of the units in Total War are just absolutely stunning. I'm not sure about the Treekin though. I've never really got on with the Treekin. Don't know. I mean, they look neat, but I don't know, something about them. Anywho, so basically I've lost all patience for fighting with Wood Elves, so we are just going to charge everything we've got at them and hope for the best, because they shouldn't be that difficult. They do have quite a lot of Treekin, which will be a bit of a problem. Because obviously Treekin, very, very tanky. But they don't have... Someone pointed out that the Wood Elf defences do increase the melee defence of the garrison, or defenders. I think both the defenders and the garrison. By 30 points. Which makes the Treekin very, very tanky. From tanky to incredibly tanky. But fortunately the Oak of Ages does not have that benefit. So these guys not going to be quite as dangerous. The Blood Knights taking a little bit of damage. They're okay. They're okay. Well, that guy isn't. Okay, he might be a little bit dead. But everyone else is absolutely fine. I'm going to heal them up. There we go. No problem. We've got Luon. Luon is charging single-handedly the entire army. Well, he's charging a tree stump there, but eventually to be fair, Treekin and tree stumps very, very similar. So it's totally understandable that he would make that faux pas. But there we are. He managed to find some actual Treekin now, so he's going to be fighting them, and they're going to be fighting him. And he's not doing any damage yet, but it's work in progress. Over here we've got a Von... Oh, it's Stuart. Stuart's in the fight, backed up by Tracy. It's Tracy and Stuart back to back with a bunch of very, very, I don't know, crypt horrors, I guess. They're just very spiky. Yeah, sure. That. Meanwhile, our cavalry has moved in on the far flank and they've engaged these Wild Riders. We're cutting them down. Basically, I just don't care anymore. We're just going to murder them all. Throw everything we've got of them. It's worth it to stop the Wood Elf menace. Vargeist now flying down. Blood Knights chasing off. Some cavalry there in the distance. Now coming back to assist against the Treekin. Wood Elves running left and right and exploding into chunks, which of course is the best way. Just overwhelm them with numbers. There's Wild Riders fleeing off there, being chased down. More Wild Riders being chased down. There's huge hordes of Khan race just they're running towards the Oak of Ages. I don't know what they think they're going to do. Die, basically. That's all they're going to do. They're just going to die. No, it won't. Forest is fucked, mate. As are you. Although we're taking some damage, it's just sheer weight of numbers here. More and more units. Wow, that Hex Wraith has got a lot of arrows buried in it. The tree man there completely surrounded, slowly losing health, and he is routing, as is the rest of the garrison. And with that, the Oak of Ages has fallen. And so too will the Wood Elves. Okay, unfortunately I had a bit of a problem with the recording, which means that I lost some of it, so I've had to reload from the last autosave I had, which was the previous turn, which was just after the Battle of the Oak of Ages. I don't think much has happened. I've picked Invocation of Nagash there because it's basically the only thing I can do. So the Oak of Ages is going to give us increasing growth in all provinces. It makes us immune to Athelaren attrition, which is very useful, and it increases the income from all buildings by 100% in all regions adjacent provinces, which is fine, but it's uninhabitable. I don't think it's really going to make us a lot of money. We don't have many economy buildings anyway. I just don't think it's worth it. I just don't think it's going to be worth it. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe someone who's actually done it can suggest whether it is worth it. My opinion is it's probably not, considering how much the public order is going to be appalling to start off with, because obviously this is uninhabitable climate, which means public order is reduction 3. Growth is slow, construction time is slow, everything's slow, income's reduced, we don't have any economy buildings. I just don't think it's going to be worth it. But we can use this as a position to then hit these other settlements and wipe them out. So that's what we're going to do. We've knocked down the stupid poo building that Skarsnik built. We will sort that out. Vlad has captured Grumberg, so we do need to, at some point, retake that. Wulfric. Now, I know for a fact Wulfric will go for Grungzin. So what we're going to do is we're going to move... Father, this is cheating a little bit, but... like I care. We're going to move Father Jack over here so that if they do attack... significantly lower chance the match is succeeding. Hopefully. Anyway. Because he did attack. It looked like it was quite in my favour. It sort of had the hatchings from about 60% in my favour onward to about 80%. So pretty sure it was a valiant defeat, apparently. Fuck knows how that happened. So I am going to... because I auto-resolved it, because I can't be asked to fight Mammoths, basically. Mammoths, I can't be asked to fight any more Wood Elves. I fought too many Wood Elves. I'm not interested in fighting Wood Elves anymore. No more Wood Elves. It's auto-resolved Wood Elves all the way from now on. I don't care what I lose. I am going to just suck it up. I'm going to take it. I don't care. Don't want to fight more pointy-eared freaks. None of that. I should ask Malekith for a trade agreement, shouldn't I? I should definitely do that. That's a thing I should definitely do.
Excuse the tomb breath. Now, what is it you want?
It's worse than garlic, isn't it? You want me to break my non-aggression pact with... No. You must have a good reason to turn this down. Is it stupidity? I'm not the one wearing a big old sharp jaw as a helmet, love. I don't care if it's really in this season. It's weird. Oh. That's not good. Right, Skarsnik's going to run away because he knows Vlad is coming. Now, as I say, Vlad has taken Grumberg, but we can then buy that back off him, so that's going to be fine. I do need to restore order in the Reichland, because I think it's going to rebel. Or maybe it has. I don't know. Well, Isabella just went mental and took out Skarsnik, so thank you. And Wulfric is going to run away. Good. Don't come back. In fact, don't run away. I want to finish you off. You little shit. We're going to take out the Crag Halls of Findle next. And then Waterfall Palace. And then finally Vol's Anvil. And then the entirety of the forest has been burned to the ground. And I can finally go and raid the province, the other side of the forest that I need to. The entire reason I did... Well, to be fair, that Orion did declare war on me, so... We've got Dread Animators. That's going to reduce the upkeep for our Graveguard. That's very nice. Bernard has been... He's been training his skeletons on training dubbies. I don't think he understands what the skeletons are. That they are entirely under your will, Bernard. They only really fight as well as, okay, well, that's fine. If he wants to train them on dummies, that's entirely up to him, I guess. I think next we're going to go for Puppet Master, because that's going to reduce the hero action cost by 33%. So let's go with that. And we are going to take... Okay, so let's see if we can... You have quite a few agents. So let's see if we can kill Luren. Nice. And one of these, like you. Okay, failure, that's fine. Stuart's going to engage. We're going to encircle. And true to my word, we are not going to fight this battle because, frankly, screw fighting Wood Elves. Screw that. All the way to hell. I'm going... Oh, you know what? I'm going to quick save it. Just in case something like really terrible happens. Auto resolve. Oh, well... We lost the Chilicon Karen Wraiths and some Karen Wraiths. But you know what? I am going to just take that because... Fuck fighting Wood Elves, basically. Cannot be asked. I'm going to raise it. Gambler's armor. Bunch of people dead. And they are starting to run out of hiding places. That makes me happy. That is my Wood Elves dying in terror and on fire is basically my happy place. Chilfroy, you're going to have thick-skinned. We're going to make sure that no matter the abuse, it just rolls off him like water off a duck's back. And Stuart is going to be... I think we're going to get Benevolent Overlords. So in time they will come to see that fear is a great motivator and thank us for that gift. That's going to give him the Guardian effect, which increases the physical resistance of lords and heroes within 30 meters of Stuart. Because he's got their back, Jack. And the Fey Enchantress is going to be, I don't know, a Gutter Fighter or something like that. That's good. How many blood kisses have we got? We've got 4 blood kisses. I would like to get 6 so we could get the Strigoi Dark Arts. That would be quite nice. I think we're going to go and chase after Wulfric. And what we're going to do...
Bats and wolves gather.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. They really do. Let's grab a skeleton. And we're going to go over here with Father Jack. He's going to hide in the forest. And he's going to do a little ambush for us. And Bernard is going to come over here. And I'm hoping what that's going to do is that Wulfric will see that his escape has been cut off and try and maybe go and head for Grungzint. And then, fingers crossed, we brutally murder him. That's the dream. That is the dream. When can we upgrade this? It's 5. Okay, well, that's actually not too bad. Public order here is not great, but it's sort of getting better. And with Skarsnik dead, I think we can repair those and start... Well, let's get the Charnel Pits, because that's more growth, right? Right. And some defences. And we'll buy Grunberg back off Vlad once we have some armies in this location. We'll finish off the Wood Elves. I'll then move Stuart over to deal with that, and Kemmler will come over here and raid this province, and we can get on with getting the Chaos Tomb Blade. Fingers crossed. Oh, we also need to deal with Durthu over here. Let's get some defences. Durthu hasn't done much, so I'm hoping that he's not going to do much. How many bottles of wine are we selling? We're selling 100% of those. Let's bring some money in. No, it's not the worst. Is there anyone we can trade with?
Malekith, words have great power.
Hey, buddy.
The power you dare.
Vampires are quite captivating. The answer is still no. Okay, well, what about trade? Okay, and some money.
Very well.
There we go. There we go. Knew it would do it. The vampire.
Oh, land vampires, the most pitiful of all.
Wow. Okay. Well.
Yes.
Good.
Kane's make haste. I have rights to lead. You overreach.
I don't feel I was overreaching. I felt that was quite reasonable, to be honest. But okay. That seems to be fine. So we've got a little bit more money coming in. We are finishing off the Wood Elves. And once that's dealt with, and we've dealt with Skarsnik, because obviously that's a problem as well, and secured our northern border, and dealt with, Norsca and stuff, maybe we could be able to get a... Can we peace out with these guys? No.
How about this?
Yeah, whatever. Okay, well, once we've done that, we are then going to send our expedition to the south. I feel like Kemmler, after all this Wood Elf shenanigans, could definitely do with a holiday. A little bit of a time in the sun, relaxing. I think that's what he needs. And so we're going to go and do that. Short victory conditions. We are tick, tick, tick. We need some more units. We need to construct more Necromancer towers. And we need another one of these. But otherwise, we're done. But I definitely want to get the Vault of Nagash as one. Well, maybe just take it. I do need more Necromancer towers, so that's a thing I need to work on, Necromancer towers. But I am definitely going to head south just to give Kemmler a bit of a break, because I think he's been through a lot recently. He's been shot with a lot of arrows, and I think he could, you know, he's looking a bit pasty, frankly. I think he needs a bit of sun. A little bit of sun. So that's what we're going to do. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.